Hey y'all, hey, let's get into this intuitive reading, this intuitive message for Beyonce. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes. Sometimes the tea is hot and sometimes it's not. You have to watch the video to the end to determine for yourself. If you are new here, welcome. And if you're always here, welcome back, friend. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. All right, so Spirit is acknowledging right off the back. It's a swirl of communication. Spirit is nearby. It feels like there's something that she needs to say, but it's still in that incubation stage. And you know, when it comes to manifestation, for me, the download is that you have to say it. You have to put some kind of faith and work together combined in it. You know, meditating on it and like creating your manifestation within your mind is great. But at some point, you have to put the work in. Okay. And so what does that look like? It's different for everyone. But it just shows how Spirit is observing her energy. Like, okay, we see what you're doing, but you haven't said anything yet. Okay. You haven't done anything yet. Where's your action behind this? At the heart of it, she wants peace. Again, a swirl of communication. In one hand, there's an instrument. In another hand, there's a beverage. There is a practice of divination, a white candle here. There's a prayer calling upon her ancestral team to assist. But she needs to get grounded. She needs to get rooted. And it does affect the heart chakra. It does affect the throat chakra as well. 3 sheets to the wind. 3 is significant. Blowing off steam, rebellion, merriment, overindulgence, and escape. Spirit said egg on your face. Okay. Egg on your face. Okay. And this is because it's just energy of like, you knew better. You know better. You know better, you do better. Not my business. Okay. Spirit is acknowledging they've given her chance after chance after chance after chance. Chance after chance. You know, you tell someone, I'm going to do it this time. I swear. They believe you. You don't. I'm going to do it. I swear. They believe you. You don't. Okay. So believe it. Trustworthiness. Watch for signs. Intuition. Lucidity. The real deal. Spirit said you egg on your face because you should have walked away from this relationship a long time ago in the area of passion for business and romance. Okay, with Kiss My Grits, no thank you, walk away, refusal, know your worth, self-respect, and strength. Spirit said there's also going to be another song that she's going to release in regards to the situation. Yep, and this is going to have a lot. This is going to be I don't know what the tell-all is about, Spirit, but there's going to be a lot. I know she doesn't communicate much. Spirit is acknowledging, but there's going to be some communication. There's going to be some form of communication bubbling at the belly, bubbling at the throat, affecting the throat chakra and the heart chakra. This communication is going to be in the form of honesty, courage, sharing, revelation, surprise news, text, and a phone call. This communication is also going to bring about a storm. It's raining cats and dogs. Temporary intensity. So it's raining cats and dogs. This is going to affect the area of loyalty or seeing someone as loyal, but it's also going to affect that brouhaha. Cats have 9 lives, so it's a mixture of both, okay? Surrender. This too shall pass. Release. Release. Release and cleanse. Okay, Spirit is acknowledging release and cleanse. Salt bath. Do something. Spirit is also acknowledging that this is coupled with this energy of being lured out into someone's emotional depth. Water sign and or could just be emotional, only to drown. And you were tempted to even go there because you thought this was love. You thought this was adder. You thought this was intimacy. You thought this was proposal. You thought this was a message of love. Okay, there's this energy of I didn't know what love was. I didn't know. Not my business, not my problem. Spirit is also acknowledging, like at the time, I didn't know what love was when I was getting myself in this situation. Okay. Spirit is acknowledging she's leaning on Spirit. She is protected. We do see black here. Now, when I see the body lean like this and limp like this, there's 2 ways, 2 things that come up with this layered energy, that someone is just purely exhausted. Spirit said purely disgusted, purely exhausted. And there could be a pregnancy, but in loafing, inertia, false start, no response, and or disinterest. What is her energy around Jay-Z, Sean Carter? Okay. So again, it's raining cats. Okay. It's raining cats. Okay. These cards want to come out too. It's raining cats and dogs. Again, temporary intensity, surrender, this too shall pass, release and cleansing. There's this energy when it comes to him of her having inertia, false start, no response, disinterest, okay? And this is going to be communicated upon as bubbling at the belly, bubbling at the throat. The universe is intervening. Spirit is acknowledging when it comes to him, she's running around like a chicken with her head cut off. She needs to get grounded in this energy, and it's affecting the heart chakra, but she's feeling very busy, overwhelmed, frenzied, deadline, stress, chaos, refocus, redo for best results. There's a use of a chicken foot. Every time I read on her, there's this energy of brouhaha, and Spirit is acknowledging absolutely, okay? Not my business, not my problem. What she be getting into is dark too. It's not all light. It's dark. Okay? Not my business. And Spirit is acknowledging, like, look, she got to do some dark stuff to get away from this energy. Okay? You do what you got to do. You do what you got to do. and I'm gonna do what I gotta do. So Spirit is acknowledging that this running around like a chicken with her head cut off is because this relationship has gotten too big for its britches. It's coming up a little too short in the area of love. It's being communicated upon. Someone's heart chakra is being stepped on. It's being effective. There's arrogance, vanity, self-importance. Being high and mighty, modesty is needed. Sending her love and light. Beyonce. Check out my other readings on Beyonce. Parent Spirit said it's in the middle of the deck. It's what you can't see. I don't think they're ready, Spirit. Okay, there's this energy of her changing her body because she has unrealistic body goals. She's unhappy with her physical body and she feels like she's not good enough. There's also this energy of her being unavailable around the month of December, very busy, absent, and taken, hard to reach. And there's this energy because there's something that she has to do that's quite unusual and she has to spice some things up. I see she needs to get grounded in this energy. Spirit says something else in the middle of the deck. Yeah, she's too generous with her energy. And so she's experiencing blockages and or delays. She's buying love and she's unintuitive, not tapping into her higher intuitive self. Okay. Sending her love and light. Beyonce, current romantic energy. Okay. Thank you. Spirit said the ancestors are intervening. The ancestors are intervening with the Ankh, the mother, the father, the children. The ancestors are intervening on the bottom of the deck. They're going to call a timeout on this relationship. And she's going to be mending her heart. There it goes. There it goes. There, I'm trying to tell y'all, Spirit be like, let me tell you something, sis. I hear you. This is not magic of light, love and light. Okay, I'm just telling y'all, there's some dark shit going on in this one right here. That's her business. And Spirit is acknowledging she's going to be bandaging her heart and trying to heal her heart around this special recipe. Again, we see the Ankh, the mother, the father, and then coming together to make the children. And so what I'm picking up on is this energy is not like, you know, your magicians here in the U.S. Okay, no, baby, they went straight to the source. They're playing with some real okay. To keep her in that daze, to keep her in that fog, Spirit is saying. Okay, and so she's fighting back. But Spirit said, you're not fighting like we've taught you. We're not fighting back like we showed you. Okay, and so there's a way, there's an energy of her giving up. But in all actuality, the download is, the gag is that she's constantly being played with when it comes to her energy. Constantly. Okay. Beyonce's romantic energy. Thank you, Spirit. Spirit says she's focusing on self-love. Who do you love? Are you sure? Because in the romance area, red flags mean stop. And she's dealing with a period of judgment, self-awakening, coming to herself and asking herself, how did I get here? Why am I here? How do I take accountability and responsibility for my choices? This is giving me Libra energy with this balance, judgment. It's time. It's time. And she's contemplating. She is, I mean, every time I read on her, I feel like she's trying. But check out the mother readings, y'all. All right, Beyonce, what's the tea? Spirit keeps saying there's a song going to come out. So, baby, that song going to be like, oh, everybody going to say, oh, see, scarcity tactics. And this is why she's moving on. Thank you. Next. Okay, she's like, I got to go. I got to go, Sean. Gotta go. Gotta beat it. Okay. We get the Bone Collector, number 1. Feels like the Fool card in tarot, starting over, being reckless, going on an adventure, needing to do so now so that she can transform. It's looking a little crazy. You know what I'm saying? She might even have to pack light. Feels a little emotional, but she's not worried about that. She's like, I got to go. Okay? With the Bone Collector, you are whole and have everything you need within. When the Bone Collector appears, she is asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you're fully present or reacting out of past conditioning and unconscious expectations. Whenever we're wounded, especially when we're young, it's as if something essential is stolen from us. We adapt and accept a version of the truth that then sets us up to behave a certain way in the future when faced with a situation similar to the original event. What we know about ourselves thus becomes influenced by a perception of limitation. You may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself as flawed or unlovable. That goes back to that body, I don't know why Spirit's saying dysmorphia, but body, unhealthy body image, unhappy with the body, unhappy with self, unhappy, okay? Or expect to be criticized. The Bone Collector reminds you that the truth is that you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities. She has kept safe what was stolen from you in the wounding. Continuously talking about her being wounded, not just in her childhood, but in the present state, and is here for you as you reclaim it. Ashe, you have everything you believe you lack, and the Bone Collector is your inner resource. Act as if you have what you need, and you'll find you have it after all. Anything is possible with awareness. The wounds of the past need not define you. Ashe. Beyonce, current energy. Okay, Spirit is going right at it. Spirit is acknowledging that this has to do with her healing her inner child. Just like it stated. A reunion, nostalgia, childhood memories, innocence. Do the shadow work. Heal your inner child subconsciously because she's felt backstabbed, defeated, dealing with crises, betrayal, and it's never ending. And she feels like a loss with the Ten of Swords. In the middle of the deck, what we can't see is there's an energy of escaping with the Eight of Cups. I did a reading not too long ago on Beyonce. I say not too long ago, like it was yesterday. It was actually months ago. Check it out. And in that reading, it was acknowledging that she was trying to escape, and she has people that's trying to help her to leave. And so when I see the word escape, I'm like, absolutely, this energy has said this before to me, and she's acknowledging she's facing these mountains, knowing that this is not going to be easy, but needing to get grounded and deal with it anyway, grow through it anyway. Okay, water could be emotional, and there could just be a water sign, but there's an energy of disappointment, abandonment, and or withdrawal. Moving forward, if she does this, if she chooses to really follow through with this situation, she's going to open herself up to a crazy amount of choices. And it'll be filled with manifestation and wishful thinking. And it'll be, you know how they say, your wish is my command, like that. Yes. Just like that. Like whatever you want. Whatever you want. Your ancestors are like, whatever you want. Okay. In the middle of the deck, I don't know if she will. Spirit says no. Like moving forward, it's just very shaky. Because she's dealing with heartbreak and she can't move forward from this painful separation, sorrow, heartbreak, grief, and or rejection. It feels like every time she gets so close, she comes back. You know what I'm saying? All right. Beyonce's energy towards Jay-Z. She's acknowledging she's the Empress. I see a baby. Could be a manifestation and or could be a baby. I see white at the heart of it. She wants peace. I do see a windy path, acknowledging that he's on her path. She's on his. Fertility, femininity, beauty, nature, abundance, his Empress. Subconsciously, when it comes to him with the Ace of Wands in reverse, though, there's delays, lack of motivation, feeling weighed down. In the middle of the deck, she's acknowledging the sun, warmth, success, positivity. I see this white horse. I see this child riding this white horse. The thing that comes to mind is Spirit is acknowledging that she's accepting of this, like, this is my life, and this is just what I'm going to be dealing with, and I'm going to make the best out of it. Even though with the Four of Cups in reverse, this is sad. This creates anxiety and depression. There's an energy of boredom, missed opportunity, and being aloof. Air sign energy, okay? What is Beyonce's biggest obstacle? It just feels like she's trapped. Her biggest obstacle. I read biggest obstacle in reverse. Recovery is an obstacle, okay? Regeneration is an obstacle. A fear of ruin is an obstacle. And an inevitable end is an obstacle with the Ten of Swords. What's next for Beyonce? Having courage to be persistent. She knows that her faith is being tested with the Nine of Wands in the area of business and also in the area of passion, but she's trying to be resilient. She's trying to stand tall and stand firm, but next to that, with the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, there's an energy around blockages around the heart. Her boundaries, she has none. She has not set any non-negotiables. It feels like she's even losing money. There's an imbalance in work and family commitments moving forward. Now we sit back and let the universe do what the universe does. This reading is alleged and for entertainment purposes.